Alright, welcome back to another league race. This time we're with TTML for F2 around Belgium. So, heading into this one, I actually felt like we could do something decent here. I've actually felt fairly on pace. This is the setup we're going for. So it looked like a dry race, dry sprint race, and a dry uh, feature as well. Anyways, the qualifying lap actually wasn't too bad. You can see him sporting the We Races 1 helmet. Probably the best of the helmets. Well, we can talk about that in a bit, but it's going to be P5, which I think is probably a personal best for the season. But reasonably competitive. Look, Coutinho and Scuba there flipping way off in the distance, but reasonably competitive. 55-7. You see Wesker there, Zexer there, Adam there, Siege, not too far away. This is probably the most competitive I've been for a little while in anything. So strategy, of course, is we're start on the softs, since we're this far forward, and then switch lap 5 then onto the mediums. So here we go then, 5 red lights, and away we go. I'm loving how that helmet looks in this car. I want a good helmet that would fit both this car and my Racing Point. Anyways, off the line, we're going to try and hang it down the inside here. I hope we don't get Raikkonen, Verstappen, and Vettel from 2016. A bit of a rough shift there, but Zexer's going to get through. And nice and easy through Eau Rouge on this lap 1. Maybe a tad, do we lift off? Yeah, a bit of a lift, which puts us in danger of Adam behind. But we're going to try and dip into the slipstream. I didn't want to go flat out on lap 1. Didn't feel comfortable to do that. But we're actually going to hold station, going to nip into the slipstream of Zexer, who's obviously punching, or going through the hole that is being punched through the others in front. There's a big gaggle of cars that just ended up being going very slowly here. I think Scuba may have had wing damage. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to speed up here. You can kind of see how tight this all is. I try and go back through on Zexer, but the gap wasn't there. Big kick at the back end. Actually, I was hit from behind. That was what that was. I didn't lose the throttle. I was hit from behind, but I actually caught it somehow. Anyways, we're going to go through here, and Siege is going to end up into the wall. There's Honey Badger's out as well, so that's Tom, and both those things at once, we have a full course safety car. So, a energetic start to say the least. I'm actually amazed I managed to catch that tap from Adam into the no-name corner. It was really mad. Anyways, lap 3 going on to lap 4. The safety car is coming in. I don't like this safety car. I don't like the safety car coming out here because the problem is there's a traction zone immediately as you, because it's the start finish line, you're racing at the start finish line, so you go through here, and I just have issues heading out of this corner, and I can't quite keep close. See a wheel spin there, and now I'm under pressure from Adam immediately. So I just don't really like that. Just a particular characteristic of this track. I don't like that traction zone on the safety car restart. I just can't do it properly. Anyways, my poor start means I can't really avail of the slipstream in front. I'm too far back, so Adam's going to have a good run at me here. So I'm going to go defensive into Lecom, pull over to the left-hand side, try and get myself as close to the race line as possible. Late on the brakes, leave the space, and we keep the position. So some good racing there, and we carry on. Heading out of this is Paul Frere, I believe. My run out of here because it was consistently good compared to those in front. So we're 4/10 behind Zexer here. We're going to get a good tow heading towards Blanchemont and then into the chicane then. So Blizzard's pretty close behind me, but I'm looking to try and attack more than defend. So going to go down the inside, am I? No, I didn't actually, not on this occasion, but Blizzard goes through there. And I hit the back of Blizzard there. So I decided to stay out another lap. That exit really compromised me. As Legend goes through, I'm going to try and get him back hitting turn 1 here. It's actually worked out alright, to be fair. Snap it back over. Snap of the actually came across a little bit more on the left maybe than I would have wanted to, but could have been risky, but he's going to basically get through me. So basically it's lap 6, the pit window is lap 5. I thought given that we're under safety car, I thought I could maybe stretch this out. Maybe my mediums might be in better shape by the end of the race. Maybe a lap extra could make the difference. Speaking of making a difference, I'm not sure I can really do anything about this here. I've got DRS, but she's going to have the overspeed. I was a little late to deploy DRS myself, so I kind of cede this position. In hindsight, if only for the fact that I made contact with Blizzard, into that chicane. I wish I had pitted on lap 5 because I lost a lot of time and I also lost the position as well. So just didn't really work out. But anyways, we were in the pits, lap 7. I still felt, in the moment, I felt like, okay, look, we could still do something here on these mediums. Maybe, go to the end. The latest release, I'm not sure what the timing of those releases is like, but very careful in the exit here because I don't want to light the tyres up because they're obviously still cold. There, Adam goes through. And to be honest, I was not going to take Eau Rouge and Radion flat either. Sorry, not Radion flat, not Eau Rouge. Eau Rouge is flat. And even though I've got DRS, is that going to be enough? Let's find out, though. You saw the wings I was running earlier. I think it's 4.4 I'm running. Good overspeed. Pull over to the right-hand side. It's going to be late, but down the inside. The space was there. Bit of contact. But I can't get the move done, so... not too bad. I feel pretty good that I could fight Adam. But then another safety car comes out, and there's a couple of people. You can see the 2 cars at the front there who hadn't pitted. I think one of them is Blizzard, but I'm not sure who the other one was. But anyways, they're going to get a free stop, basically. Here we go. Second restart. This safety car, these are out for a long time. But you see Nolan behind, and then Scuba then pitted for soft. So obviously we want to try and keep reverse grid pole is the aim. If not, try and move forward. Because I feel like I could beat both Adam and Zexer. I know Adam's got a penalty at this stage as well. So I feel like my pace was just as good as Zexer's. So, and I could be close to Wesker as well. So, that's where we were. A bit of a tap. I didn't mean to do that. But again, just not a good restart. Like, it's just not a good restart. That last corner, I can't quite do with the, on a restart. I just can't do it as well as others. But anyways, I don't think actually anything's going to really be doing this on this first lap for me. Again, the contact at the last corner didn't help. Because I obviously couldn't really do anything after that. After I had to back off there, so. Lap 11, head on to lap 12. Get a good run on Adam. Again, that corner was one I really found strength in. And I'm in close enough here. And the space opens to the right-hand side. So we're going to try and the outside of Blanche. But I got one warning at this stage. So I know I've got one to use if I need to. Which I am going to have to use here. But I've got the inside line for the chicane. Tight stuff. Very, very tight stuff. I actually worried about stopping in time. So I came back over to the right, make sure he had the space. But it also gave me a good run on the exit as well. Backend's going to get away from a bit here. That could have easily ended up in contact. Thankfully, nothing came of it, but the backend wanted to get away from me there. Adam is going to wisely not overtake into turn 1 because he will know, of course, that the DRS, he'll be able to just go back through. So here we go then. DRS is open. I can't really do anything about this. So that's actually Zex, who's got 9 seconds worth of penalties. So I'm not really worried about him, but Adam here, we're going to let go in terms of, I'm not going to be able to fight that, but I'm going to try a little switch back, bit of contact there. I know Scuba's right behind as well on softs, but I'm looking more forward than I am behind me at this stage. Nothing doing into the Bruxelles hairpin, but this is good stuff. Like, this is a hard-fought race, and, this is what it's all about. But I go deep into the no-name corner, and that's going to let Scuba a good run. And I was hoping, please don't send it down the inside to Pouan, but thankfully he backs out of it, thinks better of it. Get a good run through Pouan, good run. So we're gonna be safe heading into this next corner, but we also make up a little bit of time on Adam as well. So this is a strong point of the track for me. This sector is a good point of the track for me. I feel confident on the throttle. I feel good in the aerodynamics I have. But I go deep into to Stavolo rather, and that's going to allow Scuba by. I try and fight it, full throttle, had to get out of it. That was so close to the wall, but I was... So I'm lucky to be in the race, because that had to be millimeters there to that inside wall. But I've blown this position to Scuba, I've blown the battle with Adam, and I've blown the battle to Siege as well here as well. So last lap, Siege and Scuba are squabbling over P7. As Blizzard wins the race in the Carlin. Going to get a little bit of a run here, are we? Oh, the track's just not wide enough. I didn't want to go wide and get a penalty because I had no warnings left, but it's P7 and that could have easily been P5 if I hadn't gone deep into Stavolo. Well, look, Scuba may have overtaken me. I can't say that for sure. But what the fuck is this? Rain? Oh my god, I can't believe it. I did not see this on the forecast. If I did, I missed it. So I got 4 rear wing. Just to finish my point quickly on the feature race, no guarantees I could have kept Scuba behind, but I was close to Adam, and I thought I could have a go there. But anyways, here we go then. Maze actually there's a timing glitch, and actually Maze was on the screen as won the feature race, so put me down to 8. Maze was behind, so we're actually going to start reverse grid pole, and not from P2 like we should have been. But away we go. I try to find the limits of the conditions in the wet on the formation lap, but just this is the worst. Like, this is absolutely the worst. I've never used 4 rear wing in the. I have traction issues already in an F1 car, let alone an F2 car, and in the wet as well. So. It's just the perfect storm. Take it nice and easy. I think Scuba actually said he went through 3rd on I should have, I got in the 5th. I really should have gone there in the 5th or 4th or 5th myself. But yeah, this is not good. This is just not good. The rain, I checked, I was 10 minutes away from the rain stopping. Wesker just got me on the brakes, bit of contact, so he's gone. I just don't feel confident in these conditions. They took me by surprise. I think everyone may have been in the same boat. See Blizzard then as the next, and Coutinho, so these are 2 quick guys. I really think in the dry I could have held good position here. But a wobble there on the exit of the no-name corner is going to allow Blizzard to go up the inside. I thought he might seed, but a bit of contact there. And that's just going to allow Coutinho to go through then as well. So, and I'm trying to fight the car, and then Siege is going to go through. So, it's just not a good start. It's just, it's not good. And I'm annoyed at this stage because I ruined my feature race, and I really feel like my pace was actually decent this track, and the wet just kind of put ruin to that. But that's just how it goes. Lap 2, again, I really should have downshifted to 5th here, but. So this is going to allow Zexer to go through. And now the safety car is going to be deployed, I believe. There it is. So, okay, I thought, look, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe we can stabilize. But actually ended up drying out. I was hoping I was the only one that had this idea to pit this lap. But apparently not. So, because around the no-name corner after Bruxelles, it kind of stopped raining. I thought, look, even if the track is too wet at the end of this lap, it's a long lap here. That's another thing as well. It's a long lap, so you can get away with it. I thought, okay. And I had a used set of softs, so I thought, okay, I'll just do a new set of mediums and do that instead. Because we were lapping a bit behind the safety car. I expected that this lap coming, the safety car would come into the pits, and we'd have 5 laps, including the one we start, on the mediums, and that's around the pit window for the softs, on a fresh set of softs, let alone a new set of softs. So even though Zexer's on softs and Legends on softs, I felt like we could stand up here. But I'm really annoyed at this stage because now here safety car didn't come in, and there were like 2 or 3 cars at the front that didn't pit on the previous lap. So if we were racing with the green flag, they'd have to take this stop under racing conditions. And now they get a free chance to catch up. So I don't know why the safety car didn't come in at the end of lap 4. But I'm really annoyed because they're going to drive up to because it's only myself, Legend, and then allowed Legend to catch up this lap. He wasn't caught in the safety car pack by the time the end of lap 4 happened. And they just allowed everyone to catch up, basically. There's a Dams there at the back, but that's Maze. He's not in the session. Here we go then. Dry conditions, lap 5 of 9. We're still in a good spot. We're in P5. So who knows what's possible. Again, not a good run out of the last chicane, but not under as much pressure this time as previously. So looking good still, I would say. Finding some again, I really believed in my race pace that I could mix it up with in the top 5 or thereabouts. I would fight anyone for a 5th, 6th, or that kind of thing. I believed I could actually hang with them. I was able to go through Eau Rouge flat and Radion flat last time because I had the confidence I had to get the tyres warm during the safety car. Good run on Zexer though, heading out of Paul Frere. And I am going to try and go for this move, I believe. Down the inside, he initially went defensive, but it goes back across the racing line. Blizzard's there as well. And I'm not really worried about him at the moment. I just want to try and get through on Zexer. Snap of oversteer again. I just can't. I just don't like that last chicane. I just can't do it. But hoping for a good run out of this turn. I'm just not on the throttle quick enough though, and this is going to allow Blizzard a good chance to dip into my slipstream and get by. So is there much I can really do about this? Probably not. So I'm going to try and stick in the toe of Zexer, and then the cars alongside. And okay, got to leave it. I was hoping maybe because he might have to slow down. So I want to use that to my advantage with Zexer to try and get back through, because Blizzard might have to get on the brakes harder and earlier to avoid the car in front of him, but it didn't work out like that, and he is through. So I was like, okay, maybe he can cause some problems in the cars in front. I can maybe get back through that way. Again, really good run. This is lap 8 now. Really good run. Still keeping Legend behind me on softs and Siege on behind us as well. Really good run through, again, Paul Frere. And I was hoping I wouldn't catch Zexer so soon. I had to get off the throttle. Damn it. Just really ruined the progress I had. But I'm going to try and go down the inside anyways, but it's not going to be the best. I'm going to try a switch back though. Going to go to first, go back through. And this is a decent run. I could have done this. I could have gone for this move. I decided no, he'll just go back through again on up the Kemmel Straight. But damn it, that ruined it as well. That ruined any hope I had of trying to get Zexer at least comfortably. Now we can still do it, but we're very much bringing a car with us. So I'm not going to go defensive because I want to get into the slipstream and try and get Zexer, but I know Legend's going to be there as well. And honestly, I'm trying to approximate where the cars are, and I just cooked it. And actually, looking at that back, I think I could have made the corner. I think in the moment, I thought I didn't make it because I wasn't quite concentrating. And so I thought, because I was looking at the other cars, I thought I missed it. But actually, looking at that back, I think I could have made that corner. But I ruined it. So I thought I ruined it for myself, and I decided in that corner. I decided, look, no point trying to make the corner. Let me just go across, let the guys through. But I think I may have indirectly, maybe as well, caused a collision behind. So that forced Legend to drop down. So I do apologise about that. Here's the results. We finished P4, but I don't think that's going to be how it ends. Because I think Blizzard's trying to get a 5-second penalty removed. So, do you know, it's actually one of the few races where I'm disappointed not to have done more. My pace has been so bad this season, generally speaking, that I've finished above my expectations, and this time was, I think, one of the few exceptions of all this year in F1 2020 where I felt that I had the pace and just this occasion just couldn't convert it. So that's just how it goes sometimes. Disappointed because, again, I did feel fairly decently paced, especially compared to, like, say, Silverstone from a few weeks ago. But oh well, we'll have to try and dust it off and move on, and just move on to the next one, which is Monza. So we'll see how that goes, but hopefully I can be on the pace there as I was here, but we'll find out, I suppose. Yeah, just disappointed, man. Yeah, this one leaves a difficult taste in my mouth. It wasn't great. Between the feature race and the sprint race, yeah, look, there's no point harping on about it. It's done. Thanks for watching, and until next time.